Hello again, chaps and chapettes. How are we all doing? It is lovely to see you all again, as always. Right, guys, get your Kleenex ready. No, I don't mean for that reason before one or two of you start coming at me with that. Before you even start, is to wipe away the tears for the story I'm about to bring you. 3 more boat people have been lost in the English Channel, and 3 more have disappeared on a separate attempt to try and break into our country. And the media, as always, like everybody else, expect us as a nation to start having bleeding hearts and to start feeling sympathy for these people. And I'm here to tell you in just a few short moments why we shouldn't be feeling sympathy for these people, no matter what happens to them. The headline here reads, and just proves my point, pulling on the heartstrings. Tragedy as 3 migrants die and others are missing after trying to cross the channel on 2 separate occasions. The tragic deaths came as migrants attempted to make the perilous, crossing overnight. At least 3 people have died and 3 more are missing after 2 separate attempts to cross the English Channel, French authorities have said. The deaths came while the group of migrants were trying to cross into Britain last night, officials in Pas-de-Calais, northern France, said today. During a press briefing in Boulogne-sur-Mer, I think that's how you pronounce it, Prefect Laurent Touvet confirmed that at least 2 children were among the 3 dead, following the tragedy off the coast of Sanguet, near Calais, local French media reported. He added that the 3 other migrants disappeared at sea during another attempted crossing from Neufchâtel-Hardelot. I think that's how you say it again. This comes just 1 day after a woman died following a small boat rescue operation in the channel. Isn't it also fucking convenient, guys, that whenever one of these boat people drown in the channel, it's conveniently either a woman or a child? I don't know, I'm just not buying it. I tell you what tipped me over the edge when it comes to shit like this. It was that picture that made the front page news in this country of that child that was lifeless on that beach. Turned out it was nowhere near England or nowhere near France. It was somewhere off the coast of Morocco or somewhere like that. They were just pushing it to try and tug on the heartstrings, like I said at the top of this video. It's nasty tactics. Explaining the tragedy overnight, Touvet said the 3 victims who died had been on the vessel carrying 38 people in total. Now, when did the time come, my friends, when we as a country were being made to feel sorry and feel sympathy towards people who are committing acts of crime and they lose their lives committing those acts of crime? Can you remember quite a few years ago now, there was a case here in the UK where there was a farmer and there was a burglar trying to break into his house. He was armed with a shotgun and he stopped this burglar from stealing his personal property. The burglar lost his life during the struggle, shall we say. It was a huge case in this country, held up in front of a judge, massive public outcry saying that he shouldn't be prosecuted, like, after all, an Englishman's home is indeed his castle, and he's entitled to protect what's within his home, his property, his family, his loved ones, that kind of a thing. He did eventually get let off after public outcry and various other MPs stepping in, but it's the same tale of woe. Do we have to feel sorry for that burglar who got shot by that farmer while trying to steal his things? No, did we balls? He passed away through fault of his own. And the same applies right here. These people are crossing the channel, obviously, to break into our country, and breaking into a country is against the law. The same applies here. If you lose your life trying to commit a crime, then I'm sorry, you're not going to get sympathy from me and probably millions of others across the fucking globe. Now, I'm not completely heartless. If 2 children did indeed lose their life in the fucking channel, yes, of course I do feel a modicum of sympathy. No child deserves to lose their life, particularly in such a frivolous fucking action as trying to break into a country. But the question still remains, my friends, who put them there in the first place? The parents. Now, let me tell you this for now, my friends. If you put your child at severe risk of losing their life purely for financial gain, I mean, after all, that's why they're trying to break into our country. We have so many benefits presented to these people. No wonder they are willing to risk life and limb to get here. But when you're putting your own flesh and blood and your own kin and your own children in harm's way simply for a fucking pot of gold, I'm sorry, you are lower than fucking pond life. Nothing more than a surrogate mother, I'd say, giving up a baby for two Stoke-on-Trent fathers. Maybe not the best analogy, but you understand where I'm going. This will keep continuing to happen, guys, and it'll keep continuing to happen that we need to feel sorry for them, and our hearts must bleed for those poor migrants who are fleeing war-torn France. I'm sorry, I'm not buying it. That's my video, my friends. Carpe diem as always. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I shall see you in a bit. Cheers.